Good evening, viewers, and welcome to this edition of NTV Sports Page. It's Thursday, the 27th of June, and I'm Curtis Morton. In our headlines, Gayle scraps retirement, and in our feature for this evening, JLPS overpowers MCPS. We'll take this break, and I'll be right back.
Don't want nobody hold me back.
Trouble, trouble, trouble. Let me go. Everybody come. That one you go mad. We are gonna push forward. I want to hear everybody say ready, ready.
As a responsible taxpayer, you help to finance free health care at all health centers on Nevis. Thank you for putting country above self. This message was brought to you by the Inland Revenue Department, Nevis. Be a responsible citizen.
Well, I'm back, and we begin with cricket. Rain reigned supreme in the final match of the Vitality T20 International Series between the West Indies women and England women, preventing a single ball from being bowled nor the toss being possible. After the first match of the series had an exact outcome and England winning the second match by 42 runs, the West Indies women were hoping to finish their UK tour on a winning note and head back to the Caribbean with a little wind in their sail. That was not to be, as the rain started during the early morning, and despite there being a short period where it stopped and play looked possible, it was back again, leaving the match officials no choice but to abandon the match. As expected, the ladies were disappointed at not being able to draw the series, but despite the less than expected results, the team will return to the Caribbean with a better focus for purpose and execution. Karisma Ramharak, playing in only her second series for the West Indies women, said that each player will reflect and work on improving their shortfalls in time for the next series. The West Indies women will host Australia for 3 one-day internationals and 3 T20 internationals come September. Meanwhile, Chris Gayle has made himself available for the upcoming one-day series against India, in addition to one of the test matches that will be played as part of the inaugural World Test Championships. Notably, he had announced in February this year that the 2019 World Cup will be his last one-day assignment. Asked about his post-World Cup plans in Manchester ahead of the league match against India, Gayle said, maybe a test match against India, and then I'll play definitely the one-days against India. I won't play the T20s. That's my plan after the World Cup. West Indies captain Jason Holder, though, said he wasn't aware of Gayle's decision to unretire, but welcomed the veterans' extended presence with the team, most of which consist of players seeking motivation. He, Gayle, didn't really say anything in the dressing room, Holder said. I just found out as well, too. I guess I have to go downstairs and have a serious conversation with him. But yeah, if he's dedicated to playing for the West Indies any longer, then I feel it's definitely going to benefit us having him around. Earlier this year, Gayle sang a different tune, stressing that in 50 overs cricket, the World Cup will definitely be the end for him. I'm looking to draw the line there, or should I say cut the string, he had said. Let the youngsters have some fun and I can sit back in the party stand and watch them have fun. Interestingly, Gayle also spoke about his intent to play in a test match against India, which could be his swan song from the format. He's so far featured in over 100 tests, but last played a test match for the West Indies way back in September 2014 against Bangladesh in his hometown, Jamaica. A number of factors, including his troubled back, has kept him away from the format as he continues to play in the T20 leagues around the world. Overall in test matches, he tallies over 7,000 runs at an average of over 42 in his 103 test matches. We go to break, and when I come back, we'll have our feature for this evening.
It only takes a few minutes for rising water to become a flood. Are you ready? Prepare your family and community. Look for rapidly rising water. Act. Go to safety immediately. For more information, contact the Nevis Disaster Management Department.
Everybody have a good time. We're enjoying ourselves. We're having fun.
Love, passion, pride, Coach Rama
45. The Caribbean's greatest summer line. We are alive from July 26th to August 6th.
Well, I'm back, and tonight cricket is in the spotlight. The vociferous supporters from the Joycelyn Liebert Primary School were holding their breaths. Their beloved school was in a dicey position, and memories from their last game when they were so unceremoniously bowled out for a mere 14 runs were coming back to haunt them. However, skipper Carlton Pluck and the diminutive Jaden Brown stood tall, and from 2 runs for 2 wickets took the JLPS team to victory without further loss. It was Wednesday, 26 June, and the Joycelyn Liebert Primary School faced off with the Motcross Prep School in the Runako Morton TDC Primary Schools Cricket League at the E.T. Willett Park. The MCPS team batted first and with wickets falling regularly could only muster 34 all out, with Jorik Daniel bringing the innings to a rapid close with a hat-trick. Despite the small target, the MCPS team was all pumped up because the news had spread that the Joycelyn Liebert team was bowled out for 14 in their last game. The dream seemed to be set up to become a reality when the Daniel brothers picked up a wicket each in their respective first overs. At 2 runs for 2 wickets, the Joycelyn Liebert team looked as if they would be weighed in the balances and found wanting. However, Carlton Pluck and Jaden Brown saved their blushes. Summary scores: Motcross Prep 34 all out in 14 overs. Kimani Underwood top scored with 10. Carlton Pluck 4 for 10. Abdul 3 for 10. Jorik Daniel 3 wickets, a hat-trick. JLPS 35 for 2 in 8. Carlton Pluck 14 not out. Jaden Brown 10 not out. Rondre Daniel and Trian Daniel 1 wicket each. The camera was at the ETW and rolling. Let's take in some of the action. Well, we join you here at the E.T. Willett Park, and it's Joycelyn Liebert Primary coming up against the Motcross Prep. And the score at the moment, 15 for the loss of 3. 6 overs completed. 8 hit in the air. The bowler is... Oh, that's a poor effort there. That should have been a catch. So now, Daniel bowled! Off stump, knocked back as he drove right around that one. So here he goes once more. As I said, I will get back to that in terms of the score that's already on the 10s. On the stump bowled. Leg stump knocked back by Ferdinand. So make that 5 gone. As Abdul moves in now to bowl. On stump, and that one jumped over the middle stump. That jumped clean over the middle stump. Well taken by 5 feet. Behind the stumps. As he moves in now, Abdul on stump once more, but struck away nicely. Through mid-wicket. That's a lovely shot. They're going to get at least 2. He's going close to the boundary. Well, they only got 1 to bowl. He's driving. Oh, not a good effort as it goes into the mid-on boundary for 4. So here he goes once more. Moves in now to bowl. My goodness, he's bowled. Going for the big drive and drove all over that one. He'll come with now. He apparently will be a mystery bowler. Off break. Once more hit in the air just to the right of Pluck. And flatter. He allows it to go past him, and the keeper doesn't do too well. They haven't started running as yet. They've started running now with Leighton. And races in once more to bowl. In the air. Well taken, sliding catch. Sliding catch. Oh, that's a lovely catch. Races in now to bowl to the new man. He gets back onto it. And for whatever reason. Oh, apparently he has hit his stump. He has hit his stump. Carlton Pluck is appealing. He's sent. So he was so close to his stumps that he hit it in the offside, but hit his stumps in the process. And so he's out, hit wicket. Well, we join you with the first ball. And it's Ferdinand. He's sitting on the pad, that's close. That's mighty close. He was jumping in the air, was Ferdinand. And not starting well there. Whoa! But we're going to see the salute. He pulls out the salute. He pulls out the salute, ladies and gentlemen. pluck settles once more as Daniel bowls to him. He's pushing that one into the offside, off and running. They should get at least 2 here. And they're chasing away. The fielder comes across. They're coming back for the second safely. Nice looking shot that time, guiding it away for 2. So Derek Daniel comes into strike. Nervous times here for the Joycelyn Level Primary School team. With that kind of start, they can only remember that they were bowled out for 15 in their last encounter. And so they want to have a much better Daniel bowling and ball! He too was struck. Derek Daniel swinging across it. And the salute comes out. Daddy goes a running. Oh, he's celebrating. That's the way he celebrates. And that's wicket number 2. So, we're going to go into now over number 4. Screaming is appeal. The umpire is screaming is appeal. The umpire scratches his ear. And, not impressed. Definitely trying to pluck one out here. He's driving nice into the outside. They might look for 2 if there's a misfield. No misfield. Good work. And I realized that the Mudcross Prep School's fielding has certainly improved over the last game. It's going to be Daniel from the historic Bath Hotel End. Breezy atmosphere here as he bowls. He's driving just over the head of the other Daniel. It goes away for a single as it's well stopped in the end. It was uppishly played but clearly over the head of Daniel, and they got a single very easily in the end. Settles as he goes. Full toss, he's pulling it away. The man is racing across. He might just pull it in or he won't. It's gone for 4. 4 runs, full toss, and put away by the captain. They're moving once more to bowl. Pull and a miss. Goes past the keeper. They should get an extra 2. That should be the winning runs. If a wide is signal, I want to believe that that's the game. So we are waiting for, they're saying 1 more run. There's a shout of 1 more run. There's a shout of that's it. So we understand that the game is over. And Joycelyn Library Primary, despite the jitters here at the 80 Willett Park, would have pulled off a victory, and celebrations commence. So congratulations to the Joycelyn Library team, and of course, good try, Mudcross. Better luck next time. That's our package for this evening. I am Curtis Morton, reminding you that you can watch sports if you are not fit. But to play sports requires fitness, diligence, and sacrifice. Have a good night.